And we're live. And we are live. And we are live.
New year, new me, new you, new us, new hair. I see you.
I mean,
okay. That's how we feeling in the new year. You ain't warned me. I could have got a shape up or something. I'm looking real rough.
Why would you not already have?
I was just having a good time, like all
like
throughout the holiday season. My good time has not stopped. I'm still getting gifts.
I know. I've seen that. That was a nice gift.
Yes.
I'll be wondering who's the big spender.
It ain't me for that gift. That particular gift ain't me. But you ready to get to work?
I'm always ready. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Wow.
Yes, sir. And welcome back to your new favorite podcast. As always, it's your favorite Mason. And
y'all already know it's your girl, Kori Deez, aka Lemon Squeeze, aka the host from Ho, aka the vessel, aka a whole lot of
yes, sir.
Okay. And it's definitely, you see me, I'm in 4K, baby. Yes, new hair, new eyelashes, new
everything.
Like it's everything. Like yes, it's that. I'm feeling good. The vibe started off great. Look, I'm already jumping into everything. But hey guys, welcome back to Hush Your Mouth. We have a this new year. But we love them and we can't wait for them to show up and show out for this topic. We're going to have a little fun here today. And we hope that our Hush Your Mouth family definitely joins in and has just like this great conversation and has fun with us here tonight. Anyway, y'all already know, before we jump into our episode, we do our mental health check-in. It wouldn't be kind of me if I didn't introduce this young lady to the right of me, Rashia. That's it, right? Rashia. I gotta call you something else.
It's okay, bro.
But
maybe like Rasha.
I try to make you Rashia. But how you doing?
How you doing, babe? I'm doing good. It's been a great new year.
Whew. Anything exciting? How was your Christmas?
New Year's was, oh my God. We celebrated my sister. She got engaged.
Shout out to her.
I'm just so proud of her. I love her.
Shout out to the engagement.
Shout out to the engagement. It was so nice.
We've been blessed.
Yes. How's your mental health? How was getting back into the groove of things? Because a lot of people went back to work today.
Yes.
Just the kids went back to school like yesterday.
Right. They did. It's been. I don't know. The new year has been good and enlightening.
I think
Let's just say that. Enlightening.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's good. Any New Year's resolutions?
To just keep being a boss.
Be a boss. Give her something.
Yes, boss up time.
2022, boss up. I like that. So, Smith, welcome to Hush Your Mouth.
What's up?
How is your mental health? How was your holiday? Did you do anything special?
Yeah, I'm cool. I got my kids everything they needed and wanted. So I did well. My New Year's was litty, like everybody else's. So yeah, I'm cool.
Were you enlightened? Were you enlightened through the new year? Did you find anything? Did you find clarity in anything?
Yeah, definitely did. Definitely did.
I mean, it's like I don't want to share what I found. I found some things. It's not for everybody. It's just for me.
didn't say.
I respect that. I respect that, brother.
I didn't tell. I just want to answer yes or no. You can answer how you want to answer.
He's like, no details for the public.
Yeah, nah. I just
Mason,
want,
you
yeah.
probably
I just want to be a better dad. That's all. I'm trying
That's
very,
dope.
very hard.
Yourself a pat on the back for even recognizing that and being able to admit that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's dope shit. So, hush your mouth. He gonna be a better dad. Well, he's going to continue to grow.
Speaking into fruition.
Yes. Mason, what's popping? I didn't speak.
But my heart and my love is always here to stay.
That's my song. That's what Stay Around 90s. Look me up on YouTube, guys.
I found out our guest is an artist, so I was like, oh, let me find that song. Hold on. I was like, wait a minute. We didn't get a proper introduction.
What's up? I'll bang with you.
You gotta talk about your single at some point.
That was dope shit.
Yes, you are a winner for that. Thank you. Wow.
Oh my God, yes, that girl can sing. I always love when she sings. So yes.
Well, I haven't heard much. I just checked out that single.
That was your moment. Sorry. Go ahead. Take it back. That was dope.
See. Look, she
did you write that? Did you write
that
song?
I wrote that.
You wrote that song.
Yes.
Wow.
And that melody is out off my top of my dome. So yeah, about 5-6 years ago, though. To be honest.
What inspired that?
What's
the name of that song?
It's called Love. It's called Love. Like, yeah, love inspired that. Let's just say that. It's all about you needing my love. I'm the only one that can give you what you need in boom.
Oh,
yes.
That kind of
she ain't for the streets, man.
She came out firing.
Yeah,
that's nice. Can they find it on any platform?
You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on my page at Rashaya Brown 90. It should be on all platforms. It should be on all platforms right now.
Mason, I want to applaud our guest. We might have to hear something. I mean, when you're ready, if you feel like, before we head out, you want to say hush your mouth and like sing it, like, hit a note.
New theme song. Let's get those streams up.
But I'm really trying to wait. Well, we're at 7 minutes, guys. But I'm really trying to wait for our other guest. But Mason, you ain't tell me how was your
time off? Amazing. Lots of things moving and shaking in the last couple of weeks. Christmas was amazing. One of my best Christmases, I would say probably ever. Tree was up, the whole 9, gifts under the tree, the whole thing, dinners. It was just nonstop, like just a good, blessed, event. New Year's was great, all that stuff. It's great. Good to relax. Reflect on the year. Like I tell you guys always, last year was an amazing year for me. I made some of the most money I've ever made in a long time, and I did not work all year. Officially work. I did all kinds of other things, but so it's one of the best years ever. Podcast popping, all that stuff. So 2021 was great for me. And this was a time to reflect on all that. And definitely hanging out with my kids and all that stuff. That's actually where I'm coming from. Ran into the studio.
No, that's dope. That's dope shit. You are definitely you're an amazing partner in this venture. And do you know we make 1 year tomorrow?
I did not know that.
Tomorrow. I want to say thank you for like together, like creating this baby. That's and then awesome. Making it grow, the seed, planting the seed, and then just the influence that we have, the people who write us and tell us how much they love our show and like the things that they've learned. Like thank you to our audience, our Hush 'Em Out family, like literally our family. We go through all types of stuff on her. Thank you for being in this 1 year already, and cheers to many, many more. Thank you for like being my brother, and thank you for like being an example of an amazing Black man.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
I appreciate that. All the sound effects for you.
Thank you.
All the sound effects. All the sound effects.
He knows I shoot the place up. He knows. Don't be mad, my brother.
How's your holiday? How was your time off? What'd you
My
do?
time off was great.
The gram was litty for you though.
Yeah.
Don't hide it. Hair came back looking great.
You know.
New Year's was excellent for you.
Like
I'll let you tell it though. I'll let you tell it.
Well, she said, my cousin got engaged. That was really dope. I'm really happy for her. So again, shout outs to you, Rock. And I had a great time with my family and my loves, and I got good gifts that I think I utilize every day. I think I use my laptop more than Side Panel may like. First of all, shout out to Side Panel for the 4K camera and the laptop and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I got Side Panel good gifts. I got my kids good things. Like I think I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm that type of person, so I love love. So
she said, "I love love."
I had clarity. Okay,
tell us about that.
Yeah. Oh no, I ain't gonna talk about that. That's the behind the scenes. You call the conversation. I'm gonna be like snit on that one and be like, hush my mouth.
That's for me.
But the clarity was amazing, and I'm grateful for it. And I just can't wait for all the things that this year has to offer. And I know it has so many blessings to offer. Yes. And I'm just gonna speak that into existence. But anyway, enough of all that good shit. We're gonna get into this topic though. Happy New Year. It's our biggest fan signed on. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth. Hey Jay. Hey Sergio. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth. Happy New Year's, everybody. We missed y'all over the holiday. Did y'all watch our replays? Do y'all still watch the show even when we're replaying it? Sometimes I really do watch it when we're replaying. We be in the comments.
Definitely do.
That's what
we have a lot of fun rewatching some things that we've said in different scenarios and situations. And things we forgot we said. Yeah.
Some lessons that we forgot, like we might have not been able to, because sometimes when you're doing it in the moment, it's so different, right? Zuli's in the building. Shout out to Zuli. Hello, my brother. Welcome to Hush Your Mouth.
God, get my AirPods to work. What's going on?
You cool?
What's up, baby?
Welcome to Hush Your Mouth. So, how was your New Year? How was your mental health?
I mean, my New Year's was regular. You know, I spent it mostly with my kids. Family, very family orientated. Hold on, let me get my mic together, man, because this shit is.
Get yourself together. I threw you in the mix. Get yourself together. Put it on mute. We gonna just jump into it. We about to.
Hold on, let me see, son. Where the fuck?
Yeah, he ain't wait the 7 minutes. He definitely didn't. I don't know. Y'all was worried about me. Y'all should have told him.
I'm coming back there. Hold on, back, y'all.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all cutting up already today. All right.
Yo, word. I was thinking the same thing. Like,
All over.
But if it was 7 minutes, and let's say we waited, bruh, you definitely turned it up early, my man.
Yeah. I was wondering because now since he cussed already, is it okay for us to cuss now?
Well, I've been said it was 7 minutes.
I just seen the time now. See, my bad. I'm in my car, man. I'm at work, man. I'm in my car, but I'm at work right now. I do home care. I ain't want to be.
Man's doubling up on the hustle.
I ain't want to be in there with my client, talk about some shit, females from the streets. My client, I don't know. I don't want to do that.
See, my man's respectful of the job.
Even though he's outside on the clock.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I mean, double your hustle. You doubling your hustle.
All right,
say that out loud, though.
Guys, you ever really was dating somebody and then your friends, or you was interested in somebody and your friends would be like, "Yo, they belong to the streets," or you heard that somebody that you were interested in, or maybe even felt like somebody you were dating belong to the streets. What does that exactly mean? Male or female? What does it mean they belong to the street?
Belonging to the streets could be you just being out there, you being burnt out, you being somebody I can't do nothing with. I can't have no ambitions with you. I can't build with you. You being a hoe.
Call a spade
It's a
a
lot of
spade.
things. It's a lot of things.
I agree with her though, but it's a lot of other things too though. You only gotta be. I look at it as a female or somebody, anybody that don't even go out and it still could be for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like a homebody and just talk to mad different people. And, you know, invite them over or they go to their house or certain things. There's a lot of ways, but basically it's for the streets that you can't. I can't love her. I can't love her.
You can't love her?
Yeah, I can't love her.
Okay,
So,
wait a minute.
So talking to various people, is that what you're saying? That's
yeah,
what
talk to multiple men, females at the time. Like people don't go out to clubs. I mean, you know, certain people for the streets they meet people in the clubs or you meet them.
Okay.
I mean, so social media is a hell of a thing now. So you don't even gotta go out no more to meet people.
Mhm.
So 9 out of 10, I'm gonna pull up to you, or you pull up to me, or we going to this hotel.
Wait a minute. So how many is too many in her inbox? How many is too many in her DMs? That like what would determine? Because what you're saying is that is that what I'm understanding? You're saying like a woman could be talking to too many people in her like DMs and stuff. You saying she's a homebody, she don't go out, but she's talking to various people for social media. Like, what are you? I'm trying to understand.
Like she's for the streets because she got mad niggas on her.
Yeah, I mean, but that ain't.
No, my man is saying she's for the streets. No, what he's saying, what he was
streets.
saying, what let me help you out. Wait, let me clarify, because what he was saying is basically on the internet is one of her means of getting herself out there. So basically, she's entertaining everyone that she comes across. So he gets entertained. He gets entertained. Him over there with the 2 followers, he gets entertained. Everyone gets
like
a little conversation, right? And the
from the streets.
exactly. So that's the validation, and that validation grows to other things. So that validation grows to now I'm a homebody, but I'm meeting up with you because I've never been to the bar. I didn't meet you at the bar. I didn't meet you at the club. I'm a homebody, but you hit me up on the internet, and now I'm meeting up with you. We go into the hotel. Let me know if I'm right. Am I saying what you was trying to say, bro?
Yeah,
she's for the streets.
You definitely hit it. You hit it. You still for the streets.
She's for the streets.
Yeah,
she loving the crew.
So how would y'all go about like trying to get at a girl? Because y'all can't just say that all girls for the streets because they took different routes for you to get at them or for them to get at you.
So there's a difference between having a conversation with one person and dating one person and having a conversation with everybody. So if everybody's getting a turn, if she's a doorknob and everybody's getting a turn, it's not the same.
She definitely don't. She definitely don't have to be from the streets. She could be working. She could be a church girl,
but she's for the streets.
Okay.
She could be.
I think being for the streets. First of all, we keep saying she. I think that being for the streets is a he and a she thing. It's a male female thing. Dudes be for the streets too. I think it's anybody who's easily accessible. I think it's anybody who that's not loyal. That's a person that's for the streets. We not going to sit here and just keep saying she.
Yeah, we definitely know.
We're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop
for
you
the
guys.
streets. We definitely know. Girls
talking
well, and my offense, I apologize because
sometimes we can't love you niggas neither.
Yeah, because y'all got no
you niggas be unlovable. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's be clear.
Whole community out here know you.
Listen, I'll keep it real. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a street runner. I do what I got to do, but I'm not a person you should love. Never. You should never love me.
Because you're a street nigga? Wait, hold up.
No, because I'm one of them niggas that like multiple women. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna treat you right in this relationship. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. So you should. Yeah, and I tell it real. Because I keep it real. No, I keep it real. Huh?
I'm sorry. Is what I'm hearing you say is that you belong to the streets?
Who, me?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Is that what? Yeah, I'm keeping it real. I don't have no woman. I don't have no girl. I don't have no fiance. I don't have none of that.
Is that because you're not in a relationship, or is it because what exactly?
Honestly, I just recently got out of a relationship. So, but.
Oh, so right now you running back to the street because you always been for the streets. So you just ran back to what you do. So I thought the streets was a thing.
That's what it is, man. Listen.
So is being for the streets a bad thing or a good thing?
Oh, she belongs to the streets.
Well, he do too.
Right.
No, it's a bad thing. It could be a bad thing or a good thing because at the end of the day, I don't have nobody to answer to. So I go home. When I go home, I go home to my children. I don't go home to nobody else. I sleep by myself.
Where there's no structure in the streets,
Yeah.
though.
Well,
What other structure you have is your kids right now.
That's true too.
You know what I mean? Like the streets get like it takes you every place that you want to go. Like you don't have no structure.
What?
If you're in the street.
Well, you just say I'm not in the streets all day if I'm at work right now. So at the end of the day, meaning as in always, I look at it. I don't always be in the street, meaning as being in the street, because I don't go to clubs. I don't go out like that. So me as in, I'm one of them people that pick female up on social media. So you get what I'm saying? So it's different type of street. It's different type of meaning. In my mind, it's different type of street runners, man. Like that's what it is.
Oh. Okay.
So you indulge with these females that belong to the streets.
Yeah.
So
listen, I don't judge them. At the end of the day, they can judge me. They can judge me, and I can judge them. But I don't judge nobody. Listen, it is what it is. As long as your bills and your kids are taken care of, you should be able to do whatever you should want to do. You can run the streets, stay home and run the streets.
Females too.
Females too. Females, males, everything. My kids is well taken care of. I take my kids to school every morning. So after I take them to school or whatever I gotta do, I don't got nothing to do with them. They don't never see what female is in my house or what female is not there or comes in and out.
Like you trying to say you could be for the streets respectfully. Like that's
yes,
what
you
that's
can.
commendable.
Yes, you can.
So give him an applause. All right. That's how you need
yeah.
Well, you know what? Well, what? Yeah, like what about the messy ones? What is? How can you be a messy for the streets? Can you be messy?
Wait a minute. Do you belong to the streets, or are you for the streets? If you are not messy, is he just being a single man or a single person? You know what I'm saying? If you're not, engaging with people that are friends, if I'm not, fucking sisters, if I'm not fucking a group of girlfriends, like I think that's for me, that's what being for the streets is. So if you a girl and you smashing all the homies, you smashing the best friend, the other best friend, and they know they just pass you on for a good time. You're a good time girl, good time girl. And I think that for me is for being for the streets. I think what Smick is saying is just being a single person.
Everybody, all dudes really.
You said everybody should what? Everybody should what?
Everybody loves a good time girl. At some point,
not one that sleeps with all my homies. Like that ain't for me. I'm not taking her home. She's not sitting down to dinner with me.
A lot of dudes do.
So everybody got a pass. Some type of pass.
I respect it, but if you know 5 of the same guys I know and you slept with every single one of them,
but what about
there's got to be a level of self-respect.
I mean, hold up. It depends. It depends on the situation you in. If you single doing you, who gives a fuck?
So you okay with sleeping with somebody that slept with everybody in your crew?
Listen, if I'm not trying to look for nothing, I wouldn't give a fuck. I done did it.
Said it's a Tuesday night.
Here to be with the streets in the streets.
It might be a Wednesday.
A Wednesday night.
It might be a Wednesday.
And you ran into something.
It might be a Wednesday. It might be a regular Wednesday for me and her.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's all a matter of preference.
True.
Like I feel like when you deal with the streets, you know that you're dealing with the streets. Like you making a conscious decision. We all adults at this point. Right. So if you're choosing to be in the streets,
but this is what I'm talking about.
What exactly does it mean to you though? That's the question we on. We was at question number 1. Then we go to I see the comments going off. What does it mean, Vito? Because you didn't share your opinion about male and female. What does it mean to belong to the street?
It depends. I mean, you got all type of people that belong to the streets. You got street people, church people, working people.
About some church people. We ain't gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying? They all belong to the streets sometimes. You just never know. But what it means to me is it don't necessarily have to mean, you know what I mean, a chick fucking the homies or you know what I'm saying? She could be getting her paper up. She could be a stripper. She could be a bartender. She could be doing whatever she's doing. You know what I'm saying? That could be her streets. If she fucking with a nigga and nigga the dubber, all right, send her back to the street. She going back to do what she do. You know what I'm saying? It could be bag chasing, hoeing, whatever she doing. Cause you a dumbass nigga if you fuck with a bitch that really belong to the streets. Come on,
But
let's
see,
keep it real.
I think really belonging to the streets means when you can't separate yourself from the streets. I think that's when you belong to the streets.
Yeah, like you can't separate your lifestyle.
Change the lifestyle in order to grow or evolve, then now you belong to the streets. The streets is all you know and the streets is all you gonna get.
Yeah, because that's the way you move.
It depends. That's you, that's your character, that's your makeup. No? I don't know.
I guess so. Listen, right? Listen, right? I got a lot of experiences in life, right? I know a female that fucked the whole hood, and the same nigga that she fucked the whole hood, the same nigga she fucking the nigga still, and all of them is homies. All of them is homies, and that's his wifey. But for more than 12 years. But this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying.
Like it's okay. Listen, hoes get married.
That's not for me.
Every day. Like we're
just Vito said that's not for him though.
Right.
That's a fact. I know a hoe that
somebody, but it's not for him.
I know a hoe that got married on the South of Ibiza with a rich white nigga with security and all that. They get married every day.
That's my sister Frida hoe. That's my homegirl. Like, yeah. Frida.
Like, it's real.
Where's the come on,
All right, now back to the dudes though. Let me get to the dudes, right? Because I talked about the females.
Okay.
Right? So a dude that's I think a dude that's for the streets is really for the streets. I mean, you know how we do. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like when a nigga belong to the streets, when a nigga really for the streets, a nigga really for the streets.
Oh,
if you wife the nigga, that's all. If you wife the nigga, that's all you.
But
that's how I feel.
What is a dude?
No, but okay.
That's what the streets look like though.
Oh, so he don't want a lot.
Like I said, he could be a. Like I said, he could be. Like I said, he could be a church boy.
Hoes and these bitches instead of
same thing apply for men, apply for females. He could be a church boy. He could be a working boy.
What's the move? No.
He could be a hustler.
Streets ass nigga.
Listen, I see street niggas. I see street niggas fuck bitches just to sleep in their house all winter.
Yo, listen, man. If he for the street,
yo, that's a nigga. That's a street nigga. He fucking his girl just to sleep in her house and play her son's PlayStation. That's all you doing.
That's the truth. That's the true definition of a. That's a true definition. That's a true definition of a real nigga that belong to the streets. Like the nigga put on the apron just to sleep in that bed.
Yeah, you can. And then, see.
Wait, girl, you bag up.
Yeah,
that's
a hobo. What's his name?
You gotta think about it. Other niggas from the streets too is different. Like you ever seen Boomerang? Like he was the nigga that had it together, but he was fucking hoes. Like he was
for the streets. But he was for the streets though.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Belongs to the streets.
Yeah, all right, let's check these comments out, y'all. Let's jump in because y'all are cutting up tonight and I cannot. Let's all right. At Mason, I got it. Wow, already 1 year. Congratulations to you all, my twin and my heartbeat. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. Sergio. Hey, Brooklyn. I'm running with y'all running errands. Well, be safe out there. I know it's cold and be careful. Don't get sick with this stuff going around.
It's not only cold in Brooklyn. It's cold in Brooklyn.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Oh my goodness, time has passed. Happy 2022, y'all. I love our family. I love y'all.
Honestly, y'all, I never watched this. I never really watched this. I apologize.
It's okay. We
But
forgive you. I hope you
I'm a,
subscribed, you liked, you put your notification bell on, you shared. As long as you do that, that's the best way you can support us, and that's everybody.
listen. I'm tuned in like a cable show. You hear me? Every week. Every week y'all here. I'm there. This shit better than power sometimes.
Body and anything, not DM. So anything and any. Yeah, everything and everybody for everybody is for the streets. On you for everybody. That's right. How you check them hard. Yeah, for the streets. Jay is laughing. Where's she at with my hookah though? I was just saying this is a different time. So being for the street means a lot of different things now. Absolutely. I think it definitely depends on your like where you at in life. It's really a matter of preference for me. You know what I mean? Well, you better wrap it up if it's like that, DJ Larson and Company. And go to the doctor ASAP. Y'all is for the street. Mason, you better tell us.
Who don't go to the doctor? Who?
I thought she said DR. Go to DR ASAP. I thought she meant the country, Dominican
Y'all better
Republic.
wrap it up out there.
She said go to the doctor.
Yeah, you want me for the streets?
Please be safe.
Alhamdulillah. Listen.
Oh my God! Yes,
Ooh.
free the hoes. Free the hoes.
Wipe the nigga. That's.
He said you wiped the nigga. Yes. Bing bong.
If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong.
God,
if you see these.
The next one.
Bing bong.
How are we behind like this? All right, number 2. Y'all cutting up. How does the male role differ from the female role in relation to belonging to the streets? Honestly, in my own opinion, I don't really think that it differs. I think it's the same. Like I said, for male or female, y'all both could be for the streets. Just like how, we all came here thinking the premise of belonging to the streets was such a bad thing. But the perspectives of everybody here is so different that I can't determine whether or not is it a bad thing or not. Like, it kind of sound a little lit. No, I'm just saying. But no, it could
I mean,
where you at, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And how you go about it is everything. How you carry yourself. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that sometimes it might be a little necessary to belong to the mother freaking streets. It teaches you a little bit. You know what I mean?
I won't pick the streets over my family though.
Okay.
Never. But,
okay, that's good.
Sometimes the streets feed your family. Sometimes the streets could feed your family.
Sometimes.
If you figure out how to do it in a very positive way.
In a good way. Exactly, yeah.
In a good way. Legally and
legally and illegally.
But
Same shit.
The streets can hurt your family. The streets is dangerous. But that's not the type of street.
But Corey, I agree with you with the it's the same shit. Like no different toilet.
Yeah,
that shit the same thing.
I seen females fuck niggas just to have a place to stay and play Barbies with their kids. Like, yeah, it's over. We doing everything. They doing their daughter hair and everything
Barbies?
just to stay with them. Yeah, I seen it happen. Come in the crib, the girl playing with the LOL dolls.
You know what?
Yo, this nigga's funny.
I'm telling you, I seen it all. Like I told you, I seen it all. I'm on both sides.
What exactly did you say? You seen exactly?
I seen it all.
He said he saw a female go into somebody's house just to have somewhere to live and play Barbies with the daughters and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's
what
and
all that.
He was for the street.
They was doing face masks and all that. I'm looking at this girl like you don't even.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
She trying to have some.
She ain't had nowhere to go. She ain't had nowhere to go. But when that season changed, she was on the street.
She said she was in survival mode.
She was in survival mode. That's okay.
No, when that season changed, she went to the streets again.
Okay, so
when y'all be in the streets, y'all be in survival mode.
She did what it was an exchange service. That's not being
always, and I wear the same outfit for a week. I'm
in exchange.
Even
exchange, no robbery.
Yeah.
Exchange, no robbery.
But at the end of the day, I still see females that had their shit together and still call niggas over. You gotta come to my house. I'm not going
so
around.
What?
Like,
guess what? Because she got options. So what?
Yes, I'm saying. No, I'm just saying. But I'm saying.
What's wrong with
that's
you niggas is options, just like bitches is
Right, right.
Options.
Yeah.
They like flowers in the park. You can pick any one you want.
And we can too.
Yeah, right. It's
So
like
you
that.
Can make a half bouquet. You can have a 5-piece. You can have
a 10
12
piece.
pictures.
Maybe I want a 20 piece. I
Anything.
actually like 20 pieces.
20
I do.
pieces.
Oh well, then listen. You can have a 20-piece with fries and a shake if you want to.
Listen, yeah. Piece is good for the gander. It's all right. I might want options at this moment in time. I think everybody needs an experience like that in their life. Where
You know why? You know why? It's a different world now. So of course y'all gonna have options.
What do you mean?
Y'all hustlers now.
Exactly.
Y'all hustlers now.
And we need different things.
Y'all hustlers now. Y'all hustlers now.
And you can't be out in the streets and moving the way you want to move.
The thing is, the young woman that you saw playing with the Barbies and stuff like that, she wasn't on her grind yet. She wasn't on her feet to where she was supposed to be heading yet. She ain't tapped in yet.
She was older than me.
One day, she was.
She was older than me.
She was older
than me. My sister age. Man, she knew how to do toes and she had a whole grind. And she couldn't cook, so that's a hand combination. I know females got good pussies that can't cook.
That what?
I
know girls that got good pussy and can't cook.
I don't know nothing. Look, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Like, that's the two things I look for. If I fuck once, you ain't got good pussy. If I fuck twice, you can't cook. I need both combos. So
I like to eat.
I don't even know them. It's like one and gone for them.
How you guys have expectations,
right? And
no, I ain't no expectations. Because at the end of the day, I can cook too. So I really don't need her.
Listen, right? Because niggas is entitled to their expectations just like y'all are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad.
Mason,
we got options too. I would just want a 30-piece, not no 20-piece, though.
Nah, but on some real shit, niggas is definitely, I mean, not all niggas, but certain niggas is entitled to what they want.
Certain niggas.
Don't think a nigga curving you for no reason. Niggas don't be curving girls for no reason. It got to be a reason, something that you don't got for them.
Oh, she for the streets, or she just don't got it?
She might be for the streets. He might be like, she for the streets. Look, you won't even be for the streets. You might have used to been for the streets.
Oh shit. Oh.
And he see that like, nah, I'm not fucking with her.
So what if she been new? What if she been new about everything with his, like he's like she been new he was community type.
Community dick. You niggas be community.
And she took him in, built him up. That nigga wasn't in the streets no more. She put him on.
Oh, she was about
because she wanted some. Because she wanted some of that community dick. You can't get.
People talk.
You can't get hooked on that community dick.
Girl,
like that shit different.
Like, girl, oh my.
Yeah.
Yes. They plotting the whole time. She telling the story.
I'm telling you.
Wow, that's real shit.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's how it's real though. Like this, I'm gonna keep it a whole being with y'all. Like this past weekend, something happened like that to me. Talking to a girl.
Is it story time?
Talking to the girl. Yeah, it's story time. Y'all gonna listen to this one. I had this on my chest had this one on my chest all day. I was listening to this podcast. This is really some for the street shit for whoever situation it is. So, man, I've talked to this girl, whatever. You know, my brother just came home, whatever. So, you know, I mean, she talking to both of us like we in the car together though. Like we showing each other the texts that she. Oh look, bro, what she doing? They chick done sent us the same picture and everything. Like, so. Make a long story short, I'm trying to get my way over there, whatever. Take me like 2 days. I ain't even get to go over there at all. I'm keeping it real. I ain't go over there at all. It took my brother 2 minutes to get over there. He over there, spent the night, left, and came home. And where was you at all night? Oh, bro. and just left it at that. I just like, oh man, that was crazy. Street moment. That was for the streets for real. That was a street moment. She was a runner, track star ever. Now I don't look at it.
I don't want you with no street nigga. He said, I don't want you with no street nigga because let me tell you something, Tay. He said they jump in there, they jump in the car. These girls jump in the car and they be hoes. And a street nigga will get their dick sucked. I'm dead serious. Exactly what he told me. A street bitch will suck a street nigga's dick right in the car. He said, so I don't want you to be with no street nigga. And that's exactly how he broke it down. That's all I needed. That's all.
So now you never want to,
because that means that these bitches be on that street shit, that nasty shit, and these niggas be on that type time too. They just nasty.
Listen.
No more.
Man. Listen, can I talk for a second? Listen,
I mean, we're gonna do that stuff over here.
I don't like when they I don't like when they be pointing street dudes out. Because I kind of defend them dudes because you got a lot of good dudes, street dudes. It could be a nigga with a reserve. You ever heard of that? Unmute me so she can hear. Unmute her. Niggas with reserves. Listen, man. Those are the worst ones.
She muted herself. There you go.
One on the side, you say?
Go ahead.
Like you mean one on the side, like a reserve, like you're reserved?
Niggas got got reserves. It could be a reserve. Could be anything.
Well, Slick says that it's seven women to every one man.
I just don't like when people. I just don't like when it be like a street dude. Like don't say it's just a street dude. Like I live life. You know what I'm saying? And I seen all types of niggas do all types of things. Married niggas, regular niggas, street niggas, everything. So I hate when people like make it about street dudes. Yeah. The good ones don't get caught because they got a reserve. They ahead of the game.
Okay.
Kori doesn't know what a reserve is. She's really trying to figure out what a reserve is. So she's trying to get you to say what a reserve is without asking you the question of what's the reserve.
That's as far as I'm going to go. That's as far as I'm going to go.
We'll talk about it later.
I saw that look. I knew that look. I know that look. That look ain't changed.
My question is, could you marry the streets or someone infatuated with the lifestyle? But y'all kind of already touched on that a little bit.
I mean, you can't ask a nigga like me that because I'm gonna say I can handle the streets. So if she for the streets and that's what I want, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, listen, it be what you want. You know what I'm saying? So if she for the streets and that's what I want, and you know that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be.
And
that's what it's gonna be. I haven't done it, but that's what it's gonna be. If I had a choice. If that came about that situation. But listen, you know, another funny thing about if he or she from the streets, listen, we meet people from all walks of earth. We don't know what you did in your hood, ma.
Right.
So what everybody knew, you could be somebody different. How about that?
Of course. But we still ain't know what you did in your hood, ma.
Yo.
Nothing like that good old surprise. You take Shorty out and everybody know her name.
Come on, we still arm on it.
She giving the bouncer a hug. They making her drink before they make yours.
It's same go for niggas. It's same go for niggas.
Like we asked around about
we don't know what you did. We don't know what you did.
FBI agents, we do our research. Girls do that research on you. It's easy to figure y'all out.
A man do research too, though. I do research heavy.
Listen, marry in the streets.
I don't do research. I don't know. I'm mad lazy.
You don't mind being.
I'm mad lazy.
Not too lazy. You just said, I'm street, she's street, we street together, we gonna do this shit.
You riding now.
He's riding away.
Yeah.
So
But you don't have to necessarily be street. You could be, for the
She could be a
streets, but you don't have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mason, you been
I
quiet.
done seen it all. I done seen it all.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm taking this all in.
I
Pause.
seen everything.
He was like, I did not have any answers for any of this.
When it comes to like trying to marry into that, like you gotta see where you're at in life for real. Like where you really like, are you willing to take on
Everything
this thing?
that this comes with.
Yeah, that this comes with. Like you gotta see if you really want that person for real. Like I'm not sure if I would personally, marry, guy that wants to be too far into, just that lifestyle or whatever, or just whatever. I don't.
You're not marrying a dude that wants to go to the bar 3 times a week.
But that's crazy though, because I seen that happen.
Like I work too, Mason. I work too much.
That's why I have enough money to go to the bar 3 times a week.
I need the nigga to be like, I'm like this, I'm solid like this, and I need you to come between like this. Like I need you to hold me down. Why? If my shit's all fucked up, no, like seriously, I need some structure, and like that lifestyle don't give me structure. I need stability. Like I need more that type of lifestyle.
But that could be a good thing or a bad thing though, because sometimes you could change a person or make you feel like they change a person. Like what I mean, I seen a person wife a girl up, she was for the streets.
Hold on, time out. Y'all about to get real deep. Y'all about to get real deep. This shit goes. Let's not.
No. You just want to you gotta put it down over there, brother. This is where it's taking us. I'm doing Yes, man.
Oh man. But yeah, I seen it a lot, man. I seen the dude wife some girl up, for the street that goes to the club every week. Now she don't do nothing. She a homebody. She at the crib making cookies on Tuesdays and making bacon pies on Saturdays. Like, but I seen a man do the same thing. Like he in the crib while he got apron on. Yo, bro, you want something to eat? Nigga, what?
Is
You
this the one
cooking?
that's the hobo?
Nigga, yeah.
This the one that's the hobo that needs to win to stay. If he's a hobo,
oh nah.
He doesn't count.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't a hobo. He wasn't a hobo. This nigga ain't a hobo. He wasn't a hobo. He was just for the streets, and he just found that one.
Yeah, no, that's different.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it took him out. But now, but all I know is for him to be in the streets. So when you see him baking cookies and baking pies, and nigga, this ain't you. Like, hold on, bitch, you.
That's changing.
Hold on, so that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So that's one of the things that could be a good thing, though. You know what I mean? That still could be a good thing for a person.
Because the truth of the matter is that you could change anything that you want to change for if that's what's coming with the territory. If your partner, okay, some people might think that I was for the streets.
Hold on, cause I got not you personally, but somebody else.
A trip dog, a what?
Right.
Listen. I know a couple females out here, like, they be streeted out by all the niggas. Where they go? Straight to the lesbians. Go straight to lesbians. They turn gay. Like most girls is like females like that. Not you personally. I don't know
anybody like that.
Yeah.
But I guess people might think I'm a lesbian or whatever, But yeah, no, I ain't never been streeted out and then transferred over that wasn't it. But again,
a lot of females did.
They do. I guess I don't know them personally, but shout out to y'all because again, being for the streets don't have to be bad. Listen, if you fuck multiple people in a crew, that's on you. That's like who cares? Like nobody cares. Listen, if it's not,
I know a nigga that don't care.
Don't do it.
I know a nigga that don't care.
Don't do it.
That shit serious. That shit crazy.
But
it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
I would imagine.
I know.
Person, you know what I mean? You gotta you can't really. Can you control who you fall in love with? Can you? Oh, you can make it. Absolutely.
You can though. I know I can.
You need. I'm gonna put you need.
Nah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I need something.
But
I can't front. I can't control that. Cause it might be something that I love that the bitch do. Pardon my language. I just might love something that the bitch do. Like it could be something.
I'm not. I might.
Like so that's why it be hard for me. Cause love can mean many things. Like I might love this bitch for a certain thing that she do.
Yeah. That's true. That's facts.
And nobody can tell you
You
why
feel me?
love
So it's hard for me. It's hard for me to I can't really say that like if I could fall in love with any bitch because it might be something that bitch is doing for me that I like.
I might not be in love with her. You might not be in love with a girl personally, but I can be in love with something that she do for me. Like, I like
Yeah,
the way
and
she
then
cook for me.
no, but you gonna tell her like, "Yo, I love you."
Yeah.
Like when she do it, you gonna be like, "I love you."
Are you gonna marry her?
One man's trash is another man's treasure, I guess.
Absolutely.
It can be. It can be.
She may
Vice
be trash
versa.
to me, but she may be treasure to someone else. So, shout out to them. And I'm never mad at that.
The question is, are we marrying you? The real question is, are we marrying you? Do we want to marry you?
Listen.
That's really it. Y'all gotta get down on one knee and y'all gotta ask. Y'all have to ask me if I say yes to you. Niggas be they doing the choosing for real. No,
I got proposed to before. I got proposed to before.
I gotta say yes.
You got proposed to.
Yeah, before.
No, I got stipulations, rules and regulations. Guess what's gonna happen? You gonna propose, or I'm gonna be like, back to the streets I go to the next one. That's gonna do what I need him to do. And guess what? He's gonna be better than
girly really proposed to me though. Like she really got on one knee.
Not a step down. Like let's never get this twisted. Like what happened? You know who you talking to? I'm a boss though. I got options. So it's different. It's different. I had options. I don't have any options anymore. But
you like that.
Stop here though. Let me correct.
Yeah. You got to drop a bomb or something on that. You got to hit some type of
nah. Yo, I'm crying. All right. So the last question, but the truth is, before I head out on, oh no, I'm sorry, Macy. You said you ain't jump in.
No. We got 2 more questions. Don't forget number 5.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the one.
Oh, I didn't see the chat because my screen ain't going. All right, hold on for a second. Macy, take that over. But before I head out on this one, I just want to say that dudes really do be loving ratchet shit, and they do love some chicks that is for the streets. And I want to
entertainment.
That who said what?
For entertainment. We like them for entertainment.
I love a whore.
Oh, the mic pull my ear hurt. Entertainment.
Look, and you gonna tell her, yo, I love you for that, bitch. Like I love you.
I love that bitch.
I love a squeeze once in a while. I love a girl that know how to go home.
Hey, you one of these?
Yeah, what you about to do? You need a rod or a lift? What you about to do?
She. How many appointments in 1 week, Smith? How many appointments a week? How many?
Listen, I'm a little older now, but back in the day.
Say that again, man. Say that again. They talking to some OGs, man. We a little older now. Now you wasn't talking to us about a couple of years ago. Come on.
I had different every day.
Talk that shit. He said, "Listen."
my life now. I wish I could get 2 a week. You hear me?
Okay. So how are you for the streets? Because you can't fall in love?
No, I don't want to fall in love. That's the whole thing about it.
Okay, so that's a conscious choice. But so is being on the streets. I think a lot of the times it's a conscious choice. Sometimes there's trauma there and they don't know that that's what they're doing. And a lot of people got to work through that and grow through that. But at the same time, what's your reason? Because you came on here and you willingly said that basically you choosing to be for the streets. So what's your reasoning for that? I don't think you ever really gave us a real reason for that. Like, what's the reason? Like, you wouldn't you wouldn't want somebody to want to marry you or want to love you or help elevate you. Love is a beautiful thing.
It can be. But love can be a deadly thing too.
Why do we gotta see it?
But you hurt you. So you hurt somebody hurt you
right now.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Everything. Because sometimes you be bigging a bigger person up. You fall in love with them, then that demon come out that person that you don't want to see, that you ain't never seen, and just come out years later, and that demon scared you, or just like, oh, I'm not with that. I don't want to do that.
You fell in love with. You was able to fall in love with that person. That person
Yeah.
didn't her past was of no significance in that moment. So what's
But she showed a sign that I never seen before. You showed a sign that I never seen before.
Okay, so why can't you work with her and grow through that side that you like? What are you saying?
I didn't like it. I don't like it. No, I don't like it. So I want to do.
I'm pretty sure you're not. You don't got
The
everything.
man said, "I don't like her." That's why he didn't work with her. I don't like her.
Yo,
He said,
that's
"I did not
crazy.
like her." Period.
No, I said I didn't like it.
Oh,
So
you didn't like it? Oh, I thought you said you didn't like her. I was
At
like,
the end of
fuck
the
it.
day, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna. If I don't like these shoes, I'm not gonna buy it. If I don't like this food, I'm not gonna eat it. If I don't like that action or something that you did, I'm not gonna be with you because now I see that you're capable of doing this over and over and over. So I don't want to keep going through that.
Right.
So at the end, I'd rather be by myself, man. Listen, my dad never been married. My mom, 50-something years old, never been married. I'm cool with that, man. Like she cool, I'm cool, but it's just like certain things. It's just certain things about the street runner, man. I'm not your typical street runner, man. I'm just like multiple women. That's what I like to do. I like to talk to multiple women. I like to be with multiple women. I got different women for different things I like them to do. That's just who I am as a person.
You got different women for different things.
Yeah, listen, I got a woman I like rubbing my feet. I got other girl I like rubbing my back.
Somebody
girl can't rub my feet. My girl can't rub this girl can't rub my feet like the other girl can rub my feet.
You like your toes lit? You like your toes lit?
No, fuck no. Who said that? No.
Somebody said that.
Yo, gang.
I said
gang, where you from, bro?
I'm from York, man.
Hey, man, I fuck with you.
Listen, that's little kinky freaky for me, man. But now, in the vice versa way, I might lick a feet or two. You hear me?
You went. Oh, okay.
Listen, I keep it real, man. I keep it all being with you, man. I keep it all being, man.
This nigga's crazy.
Fuck your life.
Yo, man. This is my alley, man. I told you this is like me calling Mari, man. I had some shit I had to get off my chest.
Yeah,
basically called Mari today.
All right, so I got a bonus question for y'all. This is some real stuff. I want to know. All right, how did y'all feel when y'all gave y'all ex back to the street?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn, what? Y'all just did all type of shit today.
Let me tell you. My ex back to the street. Oh, sorry, Snake.
No, you want him to go first? Because I muted him.
I
muted him, yeah.
Okay, when I gave my ex back to the streets, let me tell you, baby. I ain't even gonna lie. It was hard giving that nigga back to the streets. But I gave that nigga back to the streets because he don't deserve a chick like me. He didn't deserve me. He wanted to be on. He wanted to belong. He wanted that gangster lifestyle. We're not just going to say it's because, but you want to be over there with it. You be over there with it because I did my best with you. So. Yeah, I'm enlightened by it. Like I feel like a boss ass bitch after it. To be honest,
no, you not feel like you. You don't feel like you are. I am a boss ass. I am
my girl.
I am a boss ass bitch.
I'm a boss ass bitch
because I was able to know my strengths, my potential.
Right.
I knew that this was no longer going to
definitely know my worth. Yeah, exactly.
I knew my worth.
There's certain
and
things
I
that
gave
you
you back to the streets, baby. That's where you had to go. That's where you belong. You did not belong here.
We weren't
compatible. You wasn't gonna grow.
You wasn't gonna grow with me.
Right. And it's important to acknowledge that. Smith,
it's important to acknowledge your true feelings too. Because what I say, I said it was hard.
I feel like you shut me up.
Trying to make you get over things so quick. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
just shut up. That's what
like you gotta say what's real to get over to.
I had to mute your mic so she could get her point across.
Oh, my bad. I caught the Holy Ghost. I caught the Holy Ghost a little bit. You can't
be
hitting everything on the head today. Like
Come on, get your shit together.
I
Like,
feel like I'm in hood church or something. Like y'all just hitting everything on the head today.
well,
Like
but you
wow, like
know,
y'all, like
listen,
y'all on my
you know
y'all
what
on
the
my Facebook, Snapchat.
Hush your mouth then. That's what I said. Oh, so let me need you to hush your mouth.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all are funny. All right, so go ahead. So you had a lot to say. Go ahead. Shoot.
Nah, cause I felt that like you give somebody back to the streets, but at the end of the day, it is how you do it though. Like you get what I'm saying, you give somebody back to the street. I shouldn't hear about you when you go back to the street. If you, and I mean, you my ex. I shouldn't. I don't. I won't want to care. I shouldn't. But I shouldn't have to hear about you. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have somebody call my phone or do you still go with her or look this what she doing or somebody send me screenshots of what y'all doing. Like I don't want that. Like I'm trying to get over you. Why the fuck do I want to see what you doing to the next person? So yeah, when you give them back to the street, that's one thing I should say. When I give you back to the street, I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to hear you. I don't care seeing you if we didn't end on bad terms or we did end on bad terms. I don't want to hear about you. I don't want. You know what I mean? So there shouldn't be no way that your dirt should come to my phone or to my attention at all.
You
So
feel
that's
like
why
it's like a level of respect?
No, it's not a whole lot of respect. Is this? I mean, at the end of the day, like I say, the streets gonna talk regardless. So regardless of what you're gonna do, but you gotta be able to maintain because a lot of people don't know. Like, hey, from the streets, you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know who I'm talking to. You don't know what I'm, because I'm not
Guess what?
parlaying my things. I mean, I'm controlling my
Guess what?
situation. Like,
Are you supposed to care?
I don't care.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Care about
no, I don't care.
What you're doing after I send you back. Bye.
Yeah, no.
Like,
yeah, I don't care, and that's exactly you shouldn't care. So if you don't, we not care. We're not caring. So why is it still coming to our attention? People
So
still
that's when you
sending it.
stop people in their tracks and you say, "Listen, I really don't want to hear about that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You know, I don't deal with this person.
He's not in my life no more.
We're not together. Don't associate me with that person." And yeah, you move on. But the fact that you're sitting there listening, that means you entertain and you care. You give a fuck. You got time for that? I don't got time for that. I don't care to hear about my exes. I don't want to know what you're doing, who you're doing it with. That's just
I'm in my piece over here, baby.
Like, you know, you back in the streets. I'm laughing. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying life. I'm building. I'm growing. I'm evolving. It's just like we're not together. We're not doing this together. We're not in this round together. Why do you take up space or rent space in my head? Where's my gunshot?
Say that shit.
I missed a lot I don't know. It feels like Tyson and Holyfield.
All over here.
Mason, my team's been doing great.
Yo, man.
Inside joke, guys. Let's jump into our comments real quick. But Mason, go ahead. Before I jump into comments, did you even go on that? How'd you feel? I'm sorry, you didn't go on anything. I'm so sorry.
It's not a topic for me.
It was just like
this went to the left. See, I defined it differently, so that's why this went to the left. So I just let this rock out.
Okay, how did you define it?
I defined like just we talked about community P. That's the way I defined it, and community like girls. I didn't really mean like the street dudes and the street girls and the hustling. So that kind of threw me for a loop. So I was just letting the conversation flow the way it flows. But I was just talking about like girls that sleep with the crew and guys that sleep with the crew and girls that pass guys around that sleep with the crew. So that's the way I looked at this topic. So it kind of threw me for a loop the way we were viewing it. So I didn't want to stop a runaway train. So I was like, let it go, let it go, let it go.
It was a great episode so far though. Like we laughed a lot. We coming into the new year. We're starting our New Year's off with laughter. It was fun. There's a lot of times we are on the show and it's not the episode shout anybody else, but one of our audience members, Hush Your Mouth Family, real family, love you, asked us like, what is this exactly about? And it's a lifestyle podcast, and we talk about all things lifestyle, love, relationship, growth, elevation, holistic health. We're coming up with the soul ties. We can bring that back. Every third week of the month, and we're gonna break down our previous episode in the first one because we told a lot of information. We're gonna have Dr. Walker back on. We're gonna have like you know what I mean. So we talk about a lot of different things, and I think we do Great work here. So, I mean, yes, the train did run away because, again, I did not see the conversation us cutting up like this. I didn't. But the thing about Hush Your Mouth that makes us so great is that we don't even discuss our shows prior to us having them. We just send out our questions. We want you guys to come on here. We want y'all to talk at you. We want y'all to express yourselves. We want y'all to say things that you may think, but you might not say. Hush your mouth. Speak out or hush your mouth. That's real shit. So we've been doing great. It's been fun. It's been definitely it is. We got 19 comments over here. Let's jump into some of these real quick. Oh my gosh. They think we was cutting up. Jay finally came with the hookah. Shout out to Jay. Give her an applause because I finally got a hookah. Before we head out, you know what I mean? I was looking for Sade to come. Shout outs to Sade. Shout outs to Vito for coming on here today. Shout outs to Wavy. I wish he would have left his music before he headed out. Maybe he'll come back before we actually head out and be able to give us a little bit of that. But
is it on his page?
I'm pretty sure it's on his page. So if you guys follow us, please tap into @HushYourMouth ENT, right? Or underscore. And see our reels, and he's tagged over there and everything like that. So make sure y'all tap in over there. Y'all a classic. Okay, family first. From what it sounded like, they don't like when we do it because we do it better. Absolutely.
Y'all do fun.
Y'all do. Y'all females is the best. Females is the fucking best.
Yes. Brooklyn, a Ladies Promise Boutique. Yes.
I don't know if that's a compliment, but okay.
Why is it not a compliment? That's amazing.
Y'all cheat better. Yeah. Let's clap it up.
Woo! They do.
You gotta be smart to cheat.
Nah, shout out to that.
Like
I
cheat
just didn't
is
know if it
doing
was
a
a compliment. I wasn't sure. I wanted you to clarify that. Yes, we are proud that we are the better cheaters of the sex.
Because we are the smartest species.
Yes, you are the smarter cheaters.
Saying that.
That's what I'm saying.
You're the best cheaters. I agree.
I don't condone cheating. Everybody knows, Hush Your Mouth. I don't like cheating. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. But I used to be a big cheater. That's the funny thing. But I don't play that shit. So I don't tolerate the old me. For me today, don't tolerate it. Never happened. All right, let me stop. Zone 1. Everybody is options with options. Per opinion is for the streets. No real definition. Shit like religion. It's on your belief. Just my thoughts. Absolutely. I want to give Don Juan a definite. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, baby. Mason's face the entire show was epic shit. Like,
yeah, Mason his face come on. Like what?
She was laughing about
just sit back.
I'm just used to it. I just ignore your face.
Did you just go into the gangsters?
I tried to tag you in, brother, but it just was not happening.
Nah.
With that street stuff.
Look, yes.
Oh, my boy's back.
Hello, Winona Williams says it's called community property. Absolutely, community property. We don't want that. I want my own.
Yeah. I want you my own
exclusively. Ooh, you say it again.
I want you exclusive.
Sing it.
I want you exclusively.
Oh, say it again. Wow. Yes, fella, what? All right. Yes, nasty and don't wash. I don't know what's going on. Clarify what's a reserve. You came back just in time. All right, so I didn't.
You said what?
The audience. Winona Williams says, "Well, please clarify what is a reserve, sir." That is what the comments say. That's our Hush Your Mouth family. They want to know. They're a little lost.
I don't know if I can say that. The word get out fast. I don't know if I can say that on here. Because if 3 people know, that's 3 million people that's going to know.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't know what a reserve is, but whatever it is, you might need to get you one. I don't know.
Look. All right. The reserve Look, the reserve. Hold on, the reserve is for the niggas that walk you down the aisle.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
Mason, do you?
That's the reserve. That's the
It's not my story to tell.
that's the reserve guy.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute, Mason, because when you said I wanted to know, you really wanted to know. I look like I know how
No.
to get
It's not my story to tell. It's the answer. It's not my story to tell.
Now, tell me.
Listen, y'all gotta figure out what reserves is.
So
All right.
it's like another person.
Those are the reserve guys, though.
So what's a girl's reserve? Does a girl have a reserve?
It's the girls.
You wouldn't know.
I want to know so bad.
You wouldn't know. They on the edge of their seat.
If you the reserve, you know you the reserve. If you have reserves, you know you have reserves. If you don't have reserves, you don't know what reserves are. So if you are not in the know, you are not in the know, is all my brother was saying. So you're not in the know. It's okay. Everyone can't be in the
That's
know because some
it.
people aren't for that
That's
lane.
it.
That's not your lane. Back to your lane. It's all good.
Oh, that's the who.
No, I got hot. It's hot in here. It really got hot in our room. Are you? Oh my God, the reserve. What are you saying? You're saying to have somebody in the cut? I thought it was that, but I ain't.
Somebody to know, like somebody in the cut that's like.
I'm not. That don't. It don't have to necessarily mean that.
Yes, bitch. It's somebody that's good for
Look,
you.
it don't. It don't.
Yes.
That's. It don't. It don't necessarily mean that.
On the head. Because she was just a bitch on the head, but you said her reserve. Like she gave her her own name.
She's her own. Like she's so, like. Oh my God. Okay.
And she loves you and stuff. And
yes. So wait, this is the girl
you.
that he wants to be good for. The reserve is. Listen, when I'm
That's just making up their own thing.
No,
Reserve.
Yeah.
Is the girl with blonde hair. Only blonde hair.
What is that?
Only the blonde hair.
Not a side chick.
But I'm not going back to the streets. I'm gonna go to the reserve because I got her on standby because it's only been good. I kept the communication good. I left the door open. I'm gonna leave the door open. This thing was Bruno Mars and this motherfucker.
And this motherfucker.
I'm gonna leave the door open. Oh baby, that was your reserve. Shout out to Scott Peter because I found out.
What baby? I had you sitting in my pocket.
I was the reserve. I was the reserve. Hello everybody. Hi friends.
Hello.
Hello everybody. Hello. I was the reserve. Is that, or did I give myself a bad meaning? I don't know.
Y'all look crazy.
Oh, no.
Vito, tell me.
What else is in the comments?
You got
What
it.
else is in the comments? What else
What
is
else
in the comments? Yeah, next one, please.
Y'all trying to
They not playing with that reserve. They not playing with that reserve. We told y'all. It don't matter. It could be anything.
Wow, he got choices, different types for the mood. A box of assorted chocolates. That's right, know your worth. Ladies, always know what you are capable of. You can always do best. Don't settle for less and walk away.
Walk away.
Give her.
Come on down. Come on down.
Hello. Come on.
Tonight, come through.
Or run away if you need.
You run away. You're gonna be back in them.
You ever play lotto?
You're gonna be back in them streets again. Run away.
You ever play lotto? You ever play lotto? Did you win? Did you win? Did you win?
Actually, I don't know who you're talking about. Once I send you back to the streets, you are not even.
Nah, I ain't fucking with y'all. First
thing I'm gonna say is who. I don't even know who you're talking about. I don't know. I don't even know. Hush Your Mouth needs to do a music video. Come on. Come on. All right, we got it now. Yes, that is what a reserve is. That is what a reserve is. It's not bad to have a reserve. Everybody got somebody who's thinking about maybe. Not unless you're in true love. When you're in real love, there's no standbys.
Tell her that's not what it means.
I mean, reserved.
That's not love her, Miss Williams is. That's not what it means.
Give us a gym.
That's my definition. That's the
look, she just
that's
made
the
it up.
hush your mouth definition now because we don't know, so we're gonna just say because that's what it's like. How about that?
Well,
thank you for that. Okay.
That's a good one though.
So last question, even though it's backwards, send them back to the streets after the breakup. Do people return to what they know? I think that sometimes it's good for you to return back to what you know. I think you might need to go back there because that might be your comfort zone, and you grow from there. You gotta rebuild. You gotta relay your bricks and your blocks. I don't know. Sometimes the streets could be good. Sometimes we be wanting to get away from these niggas, and we need to be in the street. Sometimes we don't even like to
start from scratch.
Start from scratch.
Building yourself back up, like getting your ego.
I need to get my starter. I need to get my starting five back. How about that?
Nobody's bringing you
two
crab
girlfriends.
Wow.
And two girlfriends.
Wow.
A starting five and two girlfriends.
Let me get like this. Let me get cute. Let me I need some not validation at all, but like I need my attention. I need to look in the fucking mirror today and be like,
I need
to down.
Listen,
like,
I need to go on 6 dates this week, and it's a 7-day week. How about that? And I need to do it with 7 different people. How about that?
She said
How you gonna
6?
add 2 girls in?
It's
hold on, that's six in
2
one
days.
That's 6 in 1 week.
I
said the weekend.
6 in 2 days.
Yeah.
Morning. Look, there's the morning, there's the noon, and there's the night. I might see the same. I might see the same niggas all of those nights, but those morning and those noon niggas, guess what?
Sometimes
guess what? Got him.
Look. Well, sometimes you need to appease yourself.
I done seen it all. I done seen one go on the 30 days in 1 weekend. Oh my God.
Shout out to Freedom Homes because you know what? She's skilled.
And all that.
Right.
Her game.
She said she's skilled. She said she's skilled.
She's skilled at what she does. I hope she came back with money every time. Get your shit, sis. Listen, we don't promote violence. We don't promote.
Right.
We don't promote Mason.
Tricking.
No. If you got it. And
we don't promote it.
Oh, that was pretty. Guess what, guys? Hookah time. All right. So, what do y'all think about this? Sending them back to treat that breakup, do they return to what they know? Yes or no?
I think often you do return to what you know because that's easier. Like it's easier to return to what you know. Like you know what I mean? So yeah, you do. So you return. Yeah. Like
Mason, you had an answer for this.
Yeah.
I had an answer for this.
You definitely did. I know you did because this is an original question.
I mean, like she said, I think everyone goes back to what they know. Everybody goes back to what they're comfortable with. Like she also said, everybody's wanting that feeling of getting to know new people. So everybody's excited about that new feeling, that new high that you get when you meet somebody and they take you out on that first date, that new high you get when they calling you on that first time. So, I mean, sometimes you go back to that just for your comfort. So I think everybody goes back to what they're comfortable with. Some people withdraw and that's their comfort level and that's what they go back to. Some people are for the streets and they go back to fucking every time Dick and Harry because it makes them feel a little bit better.
I saw a meme today and it says, I saved my girl from the streets. I hope she never relapses. And I was just like, damn, like, that's like
back to the pole. Some people go back to the pole. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, that's a good one. Who
Sometimes
said that? That was a rap line. Who said that?
That was crazy.
Oh, was that bars?
Bars.
It was bars.
But what I'm saying is that sometimes I personally believe that if you was with somebody and they really did the work in the relationship at one point or another, whether they was for the streets before or whether they're for the streets now, they're gonna take something that they learned from you or the relationship and that you poured into them, and make it grow. However, you can't do that if y'all both from the streets. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. I've been with somebody who was just as much from the streets as I was at that time, and we couldn't really grow past a certain point. They couldn't pour into me the way that I was pouring into them or that I was willing to pour into them because they couldn't see the vision because we both from the streets. So we got the same mentality. It's like fighting fire with fire. So in all actuality, sometimes you need that water to cool that fire down and balance you out. And that's really important in relationships. We cut up here a lot tonight and we took the conversation all around the world. But the real truth of the matter is that you can't never send nobody back to where they don't want to be. If you're willing to grow, then it will show. And after a breakup, you're going to choose to do what you want to do at the end of the day. The choice is yours because we all have choices. Let's not act like we don't. So if you didn't like being, I remember, and this is the line that stuck out to me. When Stevie J told Jocelyn, "Oh, I'm going to send you back to the strip club." And that girl broke down and cried. And then you came out with a show called Jocelyn's Cabaret, and I love Jocelyn. But you back in the strip club. Now you're doing it at a different level here. Now you own the fucking strip club. Shout outs to you, bitch. Great. But I just feel like for him to say that and think that that's what he thought of you, but that's because Stevie J is still the streets. Look at him taking faith for the what is that?
The word for alimony.
Like, what kind of man are you?
Like,
what kind of man are you? You understand? He's gonna forever be for the streets. He was never a good man to know anybody. And I love Stevie. I love his character as far as how he's on them shows, but I don't even watch this episode. But still, when I said that was my character.
Hold on.
Toxic as fuck, and that was my
Listen.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but no, if you want to grow from something, you want to grow from something. That's for girls. That's for men and women. Like, I just think that because just like these dudes, a lot of dudes in the street be swearing to God that they saving bitches from themselves. No, you ain't have to save a hoe. I'm the only person that can save me, hoe.
She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
She might not want to be saved. Don't save her.
Don't want to be saved.
She don't want to be.
So that's my whole opinion on that. That's what I have for y'all here today. That's all I got. That's all I got.
First of all, you can't bring Stevie. Listen, first of all, you can't bring Stevie J into the equation. That nigga's different. A lot of niggas is different in the world, like your man Peter Guns and them niggas. A lot of them niggas is different type of niggas. That's for the streets. It's just girls want them. What you gonna do?
That is the question.
Girls, listen, I'm still baffled about how Future is supposed to be so toxic. Everybody talks about Future all the time, and bitches still want him. It's your local drug dealer. How do they still want him? How do they want that girl that everybody knows is on the block? How? That just, you know what? Guess what? The truth of the matter is you attract what you are in that moment. How about that?
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm growing up so I don't attract the streets no more. But when I was in the streets, I attracted the streets. You can't say my question is that I no longer resonate. Like I don't reside there. I do not reside in the streets. So I'm not gonna attract the streets. I'm not gonna hang around the streets. I don't want to be in the streets, but I can be, and I can stand on 10 toes over there. But in that comfort zone. But it's just not what it is today.
But my question is though, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
my question is
no. Don't do that. You know.
But my
Go ahead, Smith. What you got?
Oh, you said something.
Well, basic. I don't know what happened to sex. A date don't mean sex. Oh, you back?
Nah. Nah.
Now what?
I might not want to have sex with you. I might not want to have sex with a girl on the first date. So that shit don't mean nothing.
It's all about perspective.
Me and my friend was having a conversation last night, and my friend said to me that somebody wanted to take her away, and that she don't want to have sex with him, right? So I said, "Bitch, go and don't have sex with him."
Don't have sex with him.
He want to take you away. You pick the place and tell him that you're not going to sleep with him.
Or stay home.
It's not even a tell thing. Like you
It's
just
not
made
even-
that.
No,
don't
don't do that.
I bet you. I bet you.
Don't.
I bet you that trip is
I'ma
over.
defend my
I bet you that
niggas.
trip is over.
I'ma defend my niggas. I'ma defend my niggas, right? I'ma defend my young niggas that don't know no better, right?
Wait a minute. I want to
These
clarify
little
that.
niggas don't know no better, right?
Wait.
Look.
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna let you get your point off. I just want to clarify that on my end and for audio purposes. So listen, I said to her, you don't need to tell him that. Now her response was, well, damn, I don't want him to try nothing funny or nothing on no trip. Like I was like, all right. Well, you still don't tell him that. He should know the type of, what I mean? Like, no, I'm not on that type of time. If I don't give you that type of impression, don't think that.
Right.
Just you offered me a trip. I'm going. I don't gotta fuck you just because you offer me a trip. Just like I don't gotta fuck you.
I bet you that trip gonna be over.
Money, and guess what? I'm still not fucking
That trip gonna be over.
Now, like yeah.
If I like you,
it's bad out here.
You know what that's
bad
like?
out here.
You know what
It's
that's like,
bad out
Corey?
here.
You know what that's
It's
like,
bad
Corey,
out
Corey,
here.
Corey. You know what that's like? That's like when you go to the strip club, right? And you know
you
that
ain't
dude
find
that
me in the strip club, and even if you did, guess what? You still know my standards and my stipulations.
if anybody goes to the strip club, it's like going to the strip club and putting all the money out and not throwing not $1. If I get $10,000 and I put $10,000 right here, right? And I put $10,000 right here, and you coming around and I go, look at this $10,000, not a penny's for you. Or better yet, like 50 Cent did. When Shorty act up, you know what he did? He collected all that money back. He went on the stage. You can look it up. Google it. Collected all that money back. That's basically what you're saying. When what I'm saying is you telling Shorty to go under there, go out with the homeboy under false pretenses. That's false pretenses. Nah, don't do that to her. Don't do that to her. Don't do that to him. Don't lie about what you're coming out there for.
Yeah,
you
you
know
tell-
what it is. You're paying for a trip to have a good time. She's like, nah, I'm not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, that trip is over though. 9 times 10,
Yeah.
that trip gonna be over. You tell
And
me.
Lord knows she probably can't afford to get back home. And don't put her in a bad predicament.
Guess what?
Make sure she can afford to get back home too.
You got my ticket round trip. What you thought I was dumb?
Cancel. Hello, Amex. Somebody ran up my card and her name is.
My flight is still going to be there, right?
You won't. you don't have Amex. You don't know what happened. You know what happens with Amex. You know what happens with Amex when you call them and tell them somebody made a charge on your card?
My mama. Hello. What you mean?
Yeah, you better call your mama.
It's not me a backup.
Call your mama, call your uncle, call the other dude.
Yo.
I got my reserve on standby. I'm waiting to send the cash app in the West. Hello, I need a ticket because they canceled my flight. I missed the plane. Goodbye. And guess what? I'm coming home and I ain't fucking them.
Yeah.
I'm schooling you. Yeah, bing bong.
The internet is a dangerous place, man. This shit serious, man.
You don't back. Okay, so Vito.
They be wildin' though. Nah, these niggas be wildin' though. I respect it. It's a part of the game. Y'all up right now.
Let's first address the fact that y'all saying that it's wrong for a woman to go on a trip that a man offered and then not give him sex.
Yeah, like
no, nigga, you for the streets. Cause guess what? Just like you offer me a trip today, you will offer 5 bitches a trip tomorrow if you really got it. Or you might have just used your.
But also cancel your trip.
And you see me on a But guess what? Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, then.
And I'll put you in a hotel you can't afford.
Like, why we can't? What? I don't know what type of girls these are. Guess what? Yeah, right. I can afford the hotel. I stayed at the best places. I stayed in the middle of a fucking safari in the jungle. I woke up to emus outside my fucking room. And guess what?
But you're not gonna wanna pay it. You're not gonna want to pay it if you cancel it.
Are you kicking me out the room. I'm not fucking now.
That's what he's trying to say.
Now we have a problem. That's another different type of something else. Guess what?
Y'all should have known you was a for the streets ass nigga before I went. Man,
that's a for the streets ass.
Just saying, like,
ladies,
like well, you know what type of caliber of woman you are for real. You know that you're not gonna be treated a certain way.
Yeah,
you do not want to have
never.
sex. Like, it's not gonna be that. Especially the way she move. If she moving the way she's supposed to, she carrying her books right and everything. Like y'all do move.
She said carrying her books right.
Yeah, like carrying her shit right.
She's a good girl.
Yeah, like come on now, y'all take her on a trip. Y'all want to see her have a good time and shit. So don't act like the for the streets ass nigga now. Y'all know how y'all be doing.
Listen, man, you tell me we ain't having sex before we go to this trip. You not going to this trip? I'm going to my reserve.
Yeah, why would I even get to that?
I holler at you.
We're not. See, this is.
I will turn down a whole fucking trip.
This is the problem with you, though. Let me tell you your problem real quick. Because I told you tonight was going to be your night. Because you thought you was going to come on here. And everybody told me how funny you was. And nice to meet you here on Hush Your Mouth. But let me give it to you real quick. You jump in people's DMs. So y'all conversations is really like minuscule. Right? So y'all not really having no real like growth conversations. You already said that you here and you for the streets. And you don't even want to fall in love. So what kind of conversations are you having? You're having conversations with women that might need to go on a trip and get fucked. And go on a trip and get fucked. You might only be taking them to the Poconos. Shout outs to you. But you might take them to Miami and shout outs to them. But at the end of the day, you got to deal with a certain quality caliber of women to be able to even like get dance in this realm. Like to dance with this, like you go, it can't happen.
Just say for y'all too.
It's
not.
Like you said earlier, I got options. So you want to play like that? I can go somewhere else. Like it's not always about that.
Guess what? We already on the trip. I'm showing you in the mirror in the bathroom of what I'm wearing.
Well, listen.
Look, I'm picking out my clothes and we going. My luggage is packed. And guess what? I took time
guess what?
And I got a babysitter. And guess what? You paid for it. But guess what?
And guess what? I'm gonna hit something else on the trip. Then you can have fun.
You want me to record?
Yeah, you can. Only saying it. You can only stand it though.
Prostitutes in other countries is $34 a pop, bro. It's that. They $5 a day in some places. You know what I mean?
Listen. First of all, Kori, you right? Kori, you right. I wouldn't even take a chick on a trip if I know she wasn't giving me no pussy. Like these niggas is offering it.
That's the spirit. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's good. It's good to get.
These niggas is offering it. That's what they want to do. That's what they want.
But me personally, I'm not.
There's some niggas, you guys are for the streets, but there's some men out there. Mason is a good guy though, so his face is looking like no. Let me tell you something. I went on a trip and I ain't fuck. I've been on many trips and I ain't fuck. I'm gonna tell you that. And that's just not what you wouldn't approach me to fuck. It was not that. Like, no, it wasn't that.
You would just stand where you was at.
But you would have been staying where you was at.
Right where you was at. Listen, that's why
we still be at. Get right. Experience.
I've been to trips. Have fun.
That's why it should be everything.
Listen, that was the Littlesburg vacation of a nigga like. See, when I tell you, if you catch the vibe, sometimes it's about the vibe. It's not about that. Just because I go on this trip with you don't mean that I'm fucking you or you're fucking me. Sometimes you just want to be in good company. And I could be good company. Sometimes your bitch could be at home getting on your fucking nerves and I'm the one that you want to go and turn up and have fun with. How about that?
Exactly. And back to our
you're going to
back to our situation we were talking about earlier.
And we're gonna have fun. I know I'm not fucking you. I want to fuck you. You won't let me fuck you. I'm going to fuck the shit out you. If you don't, guess what? We had a good time.
Kori, what does $300 mean?
It's raw sex.
Exactly, but let's go back to what we saying though. Like, if you're not gonna do it, somebody else is. Then, but if you somebody
Yeah,
and she
this
acting
shit
crazy at home, I'm
crazy.
gonna come to you.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna come to
find you.
you. Turn up with
I'm
you.
gonna find you the prostitutes in the country that we're at, or the place we're at in Miami, Chicago, wherever we're at. And guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get her. She's gonna go back to the. I'm gonna buy you a box of condoms. You guys gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna have a great time at the bar and the club. And I'm gonna come back and be like, hey. Hey, oh, you're good. She ain't kill you. She ain't rob you. You good, bro? What you mean?
Listen,
What happened?
I ain't one of them. I fuck with my shoes on.
What happened? What happened?
I ain't one of them. I got caught by a couple of guys before, man. I fuck with my shoes and my socks on. There ain't none of them coming off.
And this was significant, and I'm happy that we touched on this because in that show,
My pants don't come off.
no, let's watch the log off after this, y'all. We had a really great show tonight, and I had a lot of fun here with everybody here tonight. But I really felt passionate when I seen this on another pod, and they were discussing kind of like the same topic. And shout out to them because they really do an amazing job at what they do. If you guys don't know, subscribe to At the Table. I want to shout them out. Now, they touched on the fact that the dude was so passionate about the fact that women are a show in men's entertainment. You are the show. When I'm in the club busting my bottles, you're a prop. You're a prop. They said in my movie. That's degrading as hell. That's degrading, ladies. Let's not be props to niggas' movies. Don't be thirsty to be in the bottle section. That's not. It's your own body.
That's like a video of this shit.
It's your own shit. Bust your shit with your bitches and you live by yourself. Because when you live by yourself, that nigga's not going to approach you the same way.
Right.
And I'm going to speak also from the perspective of someone who used to be in a club and used to be a dancer and a bartender and all of that. And guess what? I'm going to speak on this perspective of if you carry yourself a certain type of way, first of all, I want to say when I was in uniform, niggas don't treat you the same because they think that you just like the rest of these bitches. Because there be a lot of bitches that be doing a lot of crazy shit for a little bit of paper. So to a dude like Smith who's saying like, oh, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. You be staying there. You got options, but they're not me. They ain't gonna pour into you the way that I could.
Right.
They ain't gonna help you grow. They not gonna give you what my homegirls get.
How do you know that?
You don't want that anyway, so you can't even fathom that. But it's okay.
But at the end of the day, I want her to go home anyway. At the end of the day, I want you to go home. Yeah, we don't do eggs, bacon. We don't do none of that. You go home.
I want to give you your flowers for not hushing your mouth. Yeah. And I want to give you your applause and your shout outs for standing your ground here because I definitely
Listen, the next time I come on here, I gotta be in the building somehow, some way. I gotta be in the building. I want to sit at the table.
I know that.
There's a lot of beautiful ladies in the building right now, so I want to shout out to
shout out to y'all. I told you I was raising my all women, man.
She was the loudest one in the room before the show went live, and now she's raging. Like niggas can hear a wave through the shit. All right, listen. Check this out. I want to say thank you. Before we go out, would y'all want somebody to do that to y'all daughters? If y'all have daughters, would y'all want somebody to do that to y'all daughters? I think that's a real question, and we can't leave this show without saying that. So Mason, my best friend as a dad, the only dad that I know.
I answer this question all the time. Because I got one daughter. I got 4 boys and 1 girl.
Ooh, God.
Yeah. Listen. So my mom asked me this all the time. Do you want somebody to do? No, I wouldn't. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna teach my daughter not to do something not have a man like your dad at all. So at the end of the day, I say this all the time. I never want my daughter to have a man like me ever. And if she do, at the end of the day, I'm gonna make her life hell. You can't.
But do you understand that you are the example, and while you understand what you're saying, she doesn't understand. So you're building an image in your daughter's mind of a man that she's gonna one day go to seek out because that is she loves you. So she's not understanding what you're saying. So the real truth thing, that the best thing for you to do, and this is just my opinion, and after this I'm gonna hush him up because I can't tell you what to do, but this is what the show is really about. show your daughter the best man that she should ever look for. Show her that show her what real love looks like.
That's your going.
And you know what? I'm gonna give you an assignment because you ain't watched my show before you came on here today. Go back and look at The Power of Love, and go back and look at part 1 and 2. How about that? Because those are my favorite episodes.
All right.
And it's going to tell you a lot about yourself, and I want you to be able to sign up and come on for that, because I honestly know from the fact that God gave you 4 boys and 1 girl, you're really not a womanizer. My father was a definition of a womanizer, and I got 5 sisters. Okay? Some of them I don't even know them bitches, but shout out to y'all. If y'all see me, hit me up, bitch.
Hey.
Love y'all already. No, but for real.
But back to what I was saying though, if you can show your daughter whatever, but if my daughter's not seeing what I'm doing, how can she know that she got a man like me? If I'm not doing this shit exactly. I'm not bringing no different females to her face. I'm not doing none of this. I'm not bringing no females around her. I'm not doing nothing that she would know. Only thing she sees is her dad every day. You know what I'm saying? Her dad go to work every day.
She sees.
But,
don't think that your kids don't see how you move.
They see.
Or see a little text messages or little when you're on phone or little things like that. Like, you know what I mean? They see that thing, especially females, like girls, especially when they're in love with their daddies. You know what I mean? You can't tell your daughter not to go get a nigga like you when she's in love with you. My daddy makes me laugh. My daddy makes me do this. My daddy, you know what I mean? So yeah, like you gotta show her a little different, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I had me a good ass dad. And my dad, he thinks that he be thinking like the men that I choose for real are for the streets. And you know what I mean? And he wants me to have a nigga like him. He wants me to be with a man that would do for me the way he did for me all my life. Like, so it's different.
But at the end of the day, because I do for my child, all my children, all 5 of them. I do for all 5 of them very well. And everybody in that studio hear me, they know. So everything. So at the end of the day, it's the same thing I do for my child. So she gonna say, "Oh, my dad do for me, and dad do this," but she don't know that her dad is what he is. So that's that's another thing that you can keep away from your kids. It's a lot of things my mom kept away from me. I didn't find out until I was grown. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that you would never know. So when you get grown and feel like, oh, I feel like my dad did this wrong. Like we did. We put my mom in check when we got grown. We got old enough to cuss and say things whatever at my mom without getting in trouble. So I feel like that. If I feel like my kids could talk to me about anything.
That's
my daughter is 9 years old and she's outgoing just like me. She's a comedian. She's funny. Like she like to laugh. So at the end of the day, that's my personality. That's me in the female form. So, and I see it every day. And I mean it as her personality, not as the shit that I do, but her personality.
No, absolutely. We got you, bro. We got you. Yeah. Yo,
totally understand.
Snip, I want to say thank you for coming here on Hush Your Mouth. You guys, thank you in the audience, Hush Your Mouth family. I had so much fun here tonight. We actually ran longer than we were supposed to, but that just means that we was not here for a long time. We was here for a good time. And you know what? I had a good time here tonight. Mason, I'm so sorry that the train was run away, and it was like that movie with Denzel Washington when he was trying to save that train.
That nigga was lost. That nigga was lost.
Y'all already know. That's my girl. Oh, real quick.
It's in the background. It's in the background. Go ahead.
So listen. You guys already know y'all can find me here every Tuesday and Thursday, 8:15 p.m. Y'all can find me at lemon_squeeze3 on Instagram. Y'all already know. Yeah, where y'all can find Mason at? Or no, you sister.
I'm Rashaya Brown on Facebook. I'm Rashaya Brown 90 at Instagram. You'll be Lovesick 27 on Snap. Check me out.
Where can they find your music?
On YouTube. Look me up on YouTube, Rashaya Brown.
Okay, yeah, shout out to you. That's her music playing in the background. She got some, I listen to her sing live. It sounds amazing. So please go subscribe, like, and share. Listen to her music. You might be love sick or love or in your feelings or just to love on yourself a little bit more. Young OG Smith.
Yeah. I'm gonna give my little. Now you can find me on Facebook, Young OG Smith, Instagram, Smith600. Snapchat, Get Money Team. I have my own shirt, my own clothing line, so you hit me for my t-shirts, my hoodies, whatever. I got girl crop tops, whatever. So I'm doing a little thing. So at the end of the day, I appreciate you to be on this podcast. I swear to God, I would do it again. But I told you if I do it again, I'm on the table. If I ain't on the table, I ain't doing it. I gotta be on the table. And at the end of the day, I don't care who's in the room. It could be a room full of female, males. I'm going to talk what I'm going to talk.
Okay, you're not gonna hush your mouth. Say I'm not gonna hush my
mouth. I'm not. So I appreciate it again, man. I love it from the bottom of my heart.
Where can find you at?
As always, you can find me here every Tuesday and Thursday. You can find me on Instagram at YNVS_It's Mason. You could also, don't forget, follow us, Hush Your Mouth _ENT on Instagram. Yeah, that's it. That's me. That's us.
Until next time, remember to speak out or hush your mouth. Every episode?
Smoke your hookah, baby.
I know, because I was just